Hello, Internet. This is Zed with ZedXS Gaming. And we are back in Wizardry 8. We are still, this is episode 2. We are in the lower monastery. First episode, we basically did our character creation, introductions, and started doing a little bit of adventuring. We are still level 1. We're approaching level 2. And at this point, we're just basically trying to get a little bit, find some weapons and a little bit of armor to kind of flesh our party out here. So, well, let's get to it. Been a while since I've played, so let's see if I can not do anything incredibly dumb. But we are looking for monsters. And let's see, don't see anything here. Let's put the light heal.
Check it out.
And yep, find the boots. When you've run these maps enough times, you tend to you can remember where the hidden items are. Okay, I always forget. All right, so left takes us back to the center. Right takes us down. Alright, nothing that way. Now we know there's a slime over here that's a level 2. So we're going to go this way. We'll come back and try to get that slime once we get another level. I forget what's in this room. Besides the darts. I think there's
Finders. Keepers.
A bow. That's useful. Let's immediately Alright. Sort by weapons. We've got a bow and some feather darts now. Let's see, he's still using up the throwing knives. He's only got a bow. He has no ranged weapon. Let's give him the bow. And we'll give him 50 of the arrows. And let's see. He's using up the sling. He needs the darts. Okay. Oh, we have boots. Let's give the boots buskins to the fighter. Alright, that's it for now. Let's drop a save.
Finders. Keepers.
Uh-huh. Anything else
Found
here?
nothing.
No. Alright. If you notice me turning on and off the search, I don't remember whether or not turning on
Check it out.
The search helps when you have a ranger that's supposed to be searching all the time. That like adds to the number. Maybe Wizardry experts out there that can tell me that. But one thing I do know is if you have this on, then monsters can surprise you. And that means that you get an entire round where you do nothing. So that is not helpful. Okay, we did pick up a book of stamina.
Look, it's alive.
And now there's stuff behind me.
All right, friends, this will take teamwork.
That was not what I was attempting to do. And today on how to screw up an encounter, why I say screw up an encounter is I was trying to move over here to this doorway, and I was too close. What I should have done was just back into this corner. Alright, we are going to attempt to move.
With pleasure.
But the bats may end up surrounding me anyway. So we are going to... Oh, these guys aren't even here yet. Okay. Okay, so all is not lost.
With pleasure.
We should be able to back into the corner. This means if it's red, it means I can't even see it. So all I can see is these two, which means these other groups must be down the hallway. Or down that hallway. Alright, let's do
Good.
Run. And...
Okay.
So after this fight, I'll show you a way of cheesing when you're trying to look around a corner and not dying horribly. Alright, well, we'll see what happens with location. So like I said, best case scenario is I get in a doorway. But if I can't get in a doorway, at least get in a corner of the room. That way we limit how many people can be, different people can be attacked. Because remember, I'm still only level 1. Okay, these bats are all advancing and we still can't see them. Alright, so my choices are dive to the back of the room, go in the corner. Let's go for the doorway. Okay, the other bat's gonna move. That's fine. Let's try to get centered in the doorway here. Okay. So this greatly limits now what can attack me. When you do move, sometimes your characters lose their turn. So you do have to... That's one thing to always beware of. Alright, we played the Poet's Lute and we got nothing out of it. So let's go ahead and attack. Nice. Hit points 5, we did 4 damage. So we should be 1 away from killing him. Nice. Alright. Now, where are the other... There's the other bats. Another thing to know is that if a monster can't see you, or I should say a group of monsters can't see you for a number of turns, they eventually will run away. Alright, so...
I wish I could, but I can't.
Oh, they're not even in range. Okay. Well, we'll just have to wait for things to get in range.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not I'm not going to probably hit too much at this range with my ranged weapons. Or I might hit the wrong thing. Alright, well, these guys are going to be in range next turn. Alright, so how much? That's got 8. Ooh, these are level 2s. There's only 4 on that one. Is he... Nope, he's part of the 6. Is he the 1? Yes. So everybody in this 6 is level 2. So this could get nasty. So we're definitely going to try to
With
put
pleasure.
some of these guys to sleep.
Okay.
Also, I didn't cover this last time. When you're casting spells, you click on the realm you want, then you click on the spell. So in this case, I'll click on Energy Blast. When you click on Energy Blast, you notice you get power levels, and there's colors. Green basically means that 100% chance of casting the spell. Once you start getting into yellow and orange and red, you get less and less and less chance of casting the spell, and an increasing chance of the spell actually backfiring, coming back and hitting you. So you can kill yourself in this game. I typically just keep things to casting on green, unless there's some emergency where I have to push it. Alright, got one. Now, can I get some CC? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I guess the bard's music is not high enough for the spells to really hit yet. Once he gets going, though, having that sleep spell that you can cast every turn until your stamina runs out is very powerful early on. Alright, let's keep casting fire spells.
Okay.
And let's try a stamina on you.
Taken care of.
That's really just to start practicing water spells. Alright, I think that's pretty much all I can do. Nice.
Decamundo!
Nice. Luckily they keep attacking my fighter and he's got a lot of hit points.
Okay.
Yeah, let's use pray. You can pray once per fight, and pray is a random thing.
Taken care of.
Kind of part of the fun of having a priest. You just never know what's going to happen. Sometimes you get a heal.
Decamundo!
Nice. Nice. Mage and... Oh, we got a buff. I'll take that. Okay. 9 damage. Let's try and heal that. See, his ability is... If you look at when I moused over and you see skill, my skill's only 1. Which is why it's orange.
Taken care of.
When I level up, I'll explain more about
Okay.
skill for magic users. Okay. Nice. The ranger's missing everything. And it fizzled. Which is what happens when it's orange. I don't think I've got enough points for more. No.
Taken care of.
We'll try casting another stamina. Alright, this guy is completely out of magic.
Reader.
That was the most feeble thing I have ever seen.
He- Priest backfired his spell. That's funny.
Great.
Experience is its own reward.
Splendid! I become even more deadly.
Okay, we got to level 2. So let's drop a save, and we are going to... Let's see, where are we? We're over here. Yeah. I want to get back outside to kind of the safe spot. Okay, so I'll show you the little trick here. If you go into combat and there's nothing there, you can say run. And if you run to the side and then look down the hallway, if there was something here, because you're in combat, it's considering it, it's considering time is frozen. So if you came over here and you see a monster in the middle of the doorway, it doesn't automatically see you. So you could slide back over, hit finish move, and you're out of combat, and now the monster still doesn't see you. So this is a way to peek around corners without risking
Taken care of.
having what's there see you. And it's kind of a good practice to get into in order to make sure that you can get, you know, you can just kind of peek around a corner real quick too. But as you saw with that one encounter the last time, if you do that and the monsters are too close, they will automatically initiate combat. Where am I? Okay, I gotta go north. So doing this little combat trick is a way to do it, where if there was something right here, even though it would be like only 1 foot away, it still wouldn't automatically initiate combat because it's considering time is frozen. So is it a cheat? I don't know. I mean, you're using the existing mechanics of the game, but you know, it's not like you're hacking the game. It's just because that is a mechanic. But there's almost never any monsters down here in this hallway. So anyway, the whole reason I came outside is we need to rest up to get our magic back. Whenever you rest, there's an opportunity that if monsters are in the area, they will find you. And if they attack you while rested, it's the same thing as being attacked while you're searching. The monsters will get a free round of attacks and you can do nothing about it. So, alright, so let's do our level ups. Level ups. So, there's different guides out there on how to do this, but basically, what you want to be doing is investing points in the most important things for your character. For your fighter, it's going to be strength. And then what I'm going to do is intelligence has really very little to do for a fighter, but it does affect close and ranged combat. So one of the things that I usually end up doing is the low items I will try to get to 50, because 50 is the break point where you don't have any minuses. Piety is another one. Although piety affects stamina, so piety is not bad to raise. But if you're looking at your fighter, you're saying, what is your most important? It's going to be your strength, because that's going to affect your combat. Your vitality is going to affect your hit points, and your dexterity is going to affect your combat, and also your armor class. And then you've got speed, which speed affects initiative, but you can buff yourself if you have low speed anyway. So we're going to work on mostly strength and vitality, and we'll slowly level up these other items as we go along here. So we'll do this one, piety and dexterity. Okay, abilities. So he doesn't have any really special abilities. We're just going to keep it with his combat abilities. You do at the beginning almost kind of want to pick a weapon. You can change weapons later, but you want to max out your weapon skill as high as possible, because your skill affects the ability to do that thing, whatever that thing is. And if you're looking at weapon skill, it's the ability to hit. And since I'm playing on expert, the monsters already are at an advantage to me. So we're going to buff sword. We're going to buff close combat, which is melee combat. And let's buff... He's going to be sword and shield, so we're going to buff shield too. Here, we're going to stick with the melee side of things right now. Try to at least get everything to 10 at the beginning. For him. For the bard, is going to be a similar story to the warrior. We're going to buff dexterity first. We're going to make that his primary. And then we will do strength. Slowly work on piety and speed. His raw speed is kind of important because in this party, the bard will get an instrument that is going to be your main speed buff, and you want him casting that early in a fight. So he will start working a little bit on speed. Also, when you get each of these primary attributes to 100, it will open up a special bonus ability. So it is, like I said, it is important that you start picking and saying, you know, I'm going to, like with this character, I'm going to go with dexterity to 100 first. Okay. Now he has locks and traps, but my locks and traps guy is my rogue. We're buffing music. Hopefully that makes it so that he gets a little more successful with that. And then he's got, let's see, he's not my artifacts guy. So we're going to do close combat and sword. And then we got my rogue. And he's going to do primary is going to be dexterity. He's going to work on strength. He's going to work on piety. Where should the other point go? Typically don't do senses except for the ranger will do senses. I think we'll go back into strength. Alright. Locks and traps is going to be his major. And then I'm going to work on... Okay, he's going to be a little bit more difficult to work on for weapons because he's got sword, he's got bow, but then he also has dagger, and that means he also needs to develop dual weapons. So you've got a lot of things to start putting stuff into here. So we're going to start with sword. So sword and dagger are at least close to one another. We'll do close combat for now. I tend to work on melee first and then I work on ranged. Alright.
Yes?
So do you have a heal? You do.
Oh, right.
And this is because his skill is only 1. I didn't have enough points when I built him to get my skills up. So, alright. Looks like we're going to do a rest here, but we wanted to do the Book of Stamina. This is for Divine or Alchemy. My priest already has stamina, so we're going to give the book to him when he gets his level. Let's see, this is useless. This cap gives a bonus to locks and traps, but the locks and people who have locks and traps as the skill can't wear it. It's if you have a party and you forget to have a locks and traps person, basically. There's also a debate out there about whether you need a locks and traps person, which I would say it's not necessary, but it's a nicety. All right, let's camp. Get everybody back up to full health and full magic. All right. Drop save. And go back at it. Okay, we're back. I'm sorry for the edit there, but had a bit of a technical problem. And I needed to kind of chase it down and figure out what was going on. So basically what happened was I played for about another 15 minutes, and then we ended up with some save game issues. So this save that we made is where we're going to have to come back to, but I think we're going to do that on another day. So I think this is the point where we're going to end the session for today. Please do all the things like subscribe, hit the reminder. If you got any questions, comments about, Wizardry 8 or my party composition or anything that I'm doing, please feel free to ask, and I do try to answer all the comments as much as I can. And other than that, have a great day.